I sense some sarcasm in that. Yeah, it's great. I love England.
Is it different? Would you say?
Different?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's how do I was talking to my band guys. I feel like it's slightly, it's a little more gray.
Yeah.
Overall. Not that
I agree with
there's
that.
still like colors,
Yeah.
but it's like there's an overall vibe. And maybe it's just like the overcast.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in America, especially like California, it's just more vibrant, more colored.
Yeah, a lot more happier people.
Yeah.
Just miserable.
But this actually the Northeast in the U.S. is much like England. That's why there's New England and that's I don't know.
Well, California, that's proper skate culture and stuff. That's everyone together having a good time.
Sunny, beachy.
Different, yeah, definitely different this remember.
Alright, so yeah, I've just got
I'm ready to go when you're over.
Alright, I've just got to ask a few questions, that's
sure.
right. So with only 2 gigs to go, including tonight, what's been your highlight of the tour so far?
What's been my what?
Highlight of the tour so far.
Man. Besides people just like coming and singing the words to my songs, which is a massive highlight. The other night in Bath, we during one of the songs of our set, it's a new song, we have a dance competition. Whoever dances the best in the crowd wins a free t-shirt. So it's kind of just like, it's just to get people to loosen up.
Yeah.
And they were dancing like crazy. It was just like the whole crowd just kind of started chiming in, and like there were these 2 girls in the front. They wanted to have a dance off because they were trying to beat each other. And one was like, "I won, right?" And I was like, "Well, it's kind of a tie." And someone in the crowd was like, "Dance off." So we had a dance off, played the song, half the song again. So that was like, it was just a good time, you know.
Yeah. And do you find it different with like the smaller venues as well? Because almost it's quite an intimate show tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, you know, as compared to playing in an arena, I mean, where you can't even see the people up in there.
Yeah.
I like both. I like to play arenas. I like to play small venues. But I mean, there's nothing like a packed out club with people there and just really intimate.
Yeah, and I'm sure tonight will be no different. So you're looking forward to playing in front of the Southampton crowd tonight?
In front of
the Southampton crowd tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we haven't really seen much of the town, but it seems all right. Doesn't seem as nice as some of the town. At least this part, like this street is.
Is
it rough?
Yeah, I don't know if we should say so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's quite. Yeah, I mean, EC's probably better, and that's.
Yeah, but it's huge. But I'm very excited. Yeah, every night. I mean, I just like can't wait to meet new fans, see maybe some familiar faces. So.
Oh, cool. And how was the release of your debut album, Walkways, gone?
It's going great. I mean, reception has been positive. Everybody seems to really enjoy it. So, although it being much different than my last band, I think people really like it. So that's all I can ask for.
Yeah. And have you got a favourite track from the album?
I get asked this a lot. I don't really have a favorite, but if I had to pick one, it depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in like an energetic mood, I'll probably pick Walkways. I really love the energy of that song, the style of it. But I also love Islands and Home, the real acoustic, softer songs.
Yeah. I guess it's as well, again, like live, it's more intimate as well.
Yeah.
Like then kind of acoustic sort of songs really connects with fans.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is it's quite good. Will there be new music soon?
Yeah. I'm in the process of writing new songs. I have a few I'm really excited about, and then I'm gonna try and record them as soon as possible and get them out. So I'd say early next year could probably get some new songs out.
Oh, cool. So how much does your fans mean to you? I know they have supported your solo career.
Yeah, I mean everything to me.
Yeah.
That's that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I do. Not very many people can do what they love for a living. So, to me, that's everything. And I'm so appreciative, and my fans they're just so cool. They're really friends, you know, coming out to shows and just like hanging out with you. It's like I'm playing a hometown show. There's no, you know, there's no awkwardness or anything. Just like this is a good time.
It's almost like you kind of know them already, sort of, because they're fans of you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's really cool. And do you find it different working on your own, like working on new music? You know, going touring. I mean, obviously you've got these support acts and that's supporting musicians, but helps. But
it definitely is a different dynamic when it's just me. And you know, it feels like a band thing because I have my band with me, and you know, we have a band. Like it's very much a band sound. But you know, I do miss like the band and element a little bit. Like when I'm in the studio on my own, it gets a little lonely, but at the same time, it's cool because I get to call the shots and make the decisions. You know, there's nobody disagreeing with me.
No, of course. So, obviously, you and your brother started up Farro alongside Haley Williams and others. Is there room for a reunion in the future? Or?
I mean,
obviously, it's probably a question.
I have no idea. I'll never say never. Guess that's how I'll answer that.
Do you miss it? Do you miss being a part of, obviously, playing alongside your brother?
I mean, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I miss elements of it for sure. Overall, you know, I don't really. Like, it's not like I sit here and just like cry every day because I miss it. But there are elements to it that I miss. You know, I miss the guys. I definitely miss playing with Zach, and because it was a great opportunity. It was so fun. It was a great experience, and so. Yeah, I do and I don't.
Do you still meet up with them quite a bit, or now and again?
Yeah, not really. We'll run into each other around town. That's the extent of it.
Yeah.
Not like we're hanging out, having dinner together. Maybe one day though.
Yeah. No. Hopefully, look forward to that. And so, what has been your proudest moment to date?
Proudest moment. With this project or just
in general, really, as a sort of a career of yourself?
Oh God.
Does anything particular?
Proudest moment. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, I'm not a very prideful person, you know. I'm not super proud of many things. Like I'm proud of like more sentimental things like my wife, you know, like I'm really proud of like our marriage in a way. Like to me that's what matters most in life is my relationship with my family and my friends. But like as far as music, you know, like I have achieved a lot and I feel really blessed to have been able to, but you know, I never look at that. I'm like, man, I'm proud of myself. I'm so proud that I did that. You know, I'm just like, man, that's really cool. If anything, I just feel like it's just humbling that I have experienced that because, I mean, I'm no different than you guys. There's no reason it shouldn't have happened to you guys. You know, it just happened. You know, for some reason, you know, life dealt me those cards. So I'm really grateful and thankful.
It just proves that if you work hard enough, you know, you can get anywhere in life, really.
Totally, and it's all about perseverance, and that's the hardest. It's the hardest thing because most people just give up because they're like, I can't do it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So what's been your funniest moment so far on tour?
Funniest moment? Funniest. Let's see. Well, gosh, we did have. Okay, so the other night I had the bass player from Natives, one of the opening acts, come up and sing on my song Cliffs with us because he's like, that's my favorite song. I was like, you should come sing it. So he gets on stage and he grabs our tambourine and he's like playing, and at the end of it he just like throws it, and I had a teacup, like a mug, just like that one, on stage where I drink tea during my set, and he just smashed on the stage. And I was like, what did you do? We're all it was pretty funny. So much for graceful appearance, but
did he apologise for after?
I think he was really embarrassed. It was funny.
And it's a bit of a controversial one. So what do you make of the recent US election?
You know, it's just, either way, people are gonna be upset. I mean, I don't know. I try not to talk politics because if I express my opinion, at least in the U.S., it's like either you're left wing or you're right wing, you know. And if say I were left wing and I express my opinion, then all my right wing friends or fans are just gonna attack me, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
That's just there's no winning, you know.
That's not
To me, it's like I think. Here's what I think. I think Donald Trump is hilarious. Like, I don't take him that serious at all. I don't know how he got elected, really. I did not think it was possible.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna knock him until I see what he does. I mean, you can't hope for him to fail when he's leading your country. Honestly, like, at this point, you just have to hope he does the best for your country. So I wish him the best, and I hope he doesn't screw it up. There's a lot on the line.
So Ben's got a question.
Just a quick one. In terms of music, was it easy with the transition from Paranor's side of music and yours? Because it's quite obviously different.
Yeah.
Was it obviously it was more your sound that you preferred that you do now? So was it hard going to do that? Or?
I mean, it has had its challenges. You know, it's like, you're kind of like, it's starting over, you know, starting from scratch, square one. So it's like, okay, what do I want to sound like? And so I try not to put too many expectations on myself, or you know, I was just like, let's write what you want to write, see what happens. And I ended up really loving some songs I was coming up with, and I was like, hey, I'll just make an album. You know, you just gotta do it, you know. And now looking back, you know, it was the same with Paramore though. It's like any artist, and you make an album, and I think you look back and like, I probably could have written that song a little bit better, recorded. You know, I kind of wish the production on this song was a little bit different, but there's always those coulda, woulda, shouldas. I'm just stoked to be able to put something out.
We can,
So yes, there are challenges for sure, but I feel like I've overcome a lot of those just by simply recording an album, writing, recording, and putting it out.
So that means you have your own sound. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm still like figuring that out.
Yeah.
You know, look at Radiohead back in late '90s as compared to now. It's like Creep is such a rock song, and then now they've gone completely like
it's changed,
opposite, which is still also good. So I think I think that you could pretty much say that for almost every band. Like I think it's terrible when not terrible, but I think it's very strange when bands do the same album over and over and over again. It's like,
I mean, like to Bring Me Horizon got a lot of stick for their new one, didn't they? But,
oh, they did?
Yeah, it's because it's completely different to what you normally expect, but it's just,
Fans don't like the
some people don't like difference, but at the same time,
it's a fine line. I think you do need to cater to the fan base that you built. Like, you have to stay somewhat within that circle of those boundaries, but at the same time, as a creative, you've got to be able to experiment and try new things, because that's what helps you grow. So it's a fine line.
Does it feel like though when you're recording it, I have to do this, or this has to be done because it's what I normally do, or fans love it? Is that ever a possibility? No,
I mean, I definitely take that into consideration. Just I keep the fans in mind, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't want to put something out that I don't like. It's my album at the end of the day. It's like, but at the same time, it's like I want them to like it. It's not all about me, but I do feel strongly if I love it and I'm passionate about it, other people will be. Because I think people can see through that. It's like you're just trying to sound like everybody else and try and keep up with current pop music or what's in. People are going to be like, he just sounds like that band or sounds like that band. So I think it's really, really important to stay true to yourself and be original. So.